Alrighty. Hello! Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Doing a daytime stream today. It is Thursday, December 7th. It's Game Awards night. So it means if I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna have to do it earlier. Before that starts, because I'm gonna be a fool and watch the Game Awards. And enjoy my disappointment. As will everyone else. Anyway. Dragon Age. Okay, so. I have done some things on my own. Again, Inquisitor, new outfit, again. So what I've done is I've explored some of the other regions that I have. Can't really show them here, but I've gone through like Forbidden Oasis, Storm Coast. I didn't really have to do much on Storm Coast. Valomire, a little bit more into Hinterlands, and basically just explored. Done some of the more mundane tasks, just got those out of the way because they're boring. I don't want to use the term grinded, but I almost kind of had to grind for materials in a lot of places so I could make some new equipment for everybody. Still desperately short on cloth for crafting. Like, there's really no easy way to get cloth materials, but I have kind of re-equipped everybody. New armor, a few new weapons, but not really much. The weapons I actually made before were pretty good. But outfits I needed to kind of... I wanted to make new outfits for everybody that just looked, appropriate. See, Vivian finally has an outfit now, as opposed to wearing something stupid. And Solus has a new outfit too, gave him new armor. Bear has new armor. Iron Bolt, mostly the same. But yeah, Cassandra's got new armor. Better armor than before. Blackwall's the same, pretty much, but I left the weapons alone for the most part. I got new staffs for Vivian and Solus that are just a little better than what they had before. I don't think I updated anybody else's weapons. I think they're mostly the same. I wish there was a better way to upgrade Bianca, because Bianca's now kind of like the weakest weapon in my companion's arsenal now. You have to upgrade it through the components that you add on. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of good schematics for the components right now, so I can't really make his bow that strong. Or at least to the par of the other companions that I have right now. Kind of sucks for Varric. He's going to be kind of the odd one out. But his attacks are not going to be as strong as anybody else right now, but never. Regardless. I think it's time to finally make our decision on who we're going to help here. And kickstart wrapping up the Haven side of the game, finally. So after some thought about it, I think I'm going to go help the Templars. I know usually the mages is kind of the more... Colin, shut up. People shut up. It's my table, I'm talking. Usually I think helping the mages feels like the more default option for the Inquisitor to do. And there's definitely some interesting stuff to go through with the mage side. The mage side, you go through this whole quasi-time travel thing where you get to see the dark future where the Elder One takes over, and it seems like the planet is being consumed by red lyrium. It's actually very interesting to go through. But I've done it several times before. But I think we're going to help the Templars out. It gives you a different view on things. And I've done this before too. This involves more demons and psychological manipulation of the Templars and things like that. So, but I think we're going to do this because I think this sounds more like the sort of thing where this Inquisitor might go for. You can only have one or the other. You can't have both. If you go with the Templars, the mages become the army for the bad guy. If you go with the mages, the Templars will become the army for the bad guy. So it's one or the other. So You kind of have to pick your poison here, which type of force you want to deal with during the rest of the game. I will tell you that the Red Lyrium Templars are... Some of them are a huge pain in the ass to deal with, especially the Stalkers. The Venatori are interesting in their own right, so... Plus, this way we get to... It's also kind of choose your... Whoever the secondary antagonist is going to be. Whether it... I know, probably slightly spoiler here, but... If the Templars become the bad guys, they will be led by Samson, who, if you don't remember, was a dude back in Dragon Age 2 who was kind of a very seedy ex-Templar back in Dragon Age 2. Now he somehow gets recruited by the Elder One to be the new... He almost kind of inherits the powers of Meredith a little bit, and he has like the Red Lyrium sword that Meredith has, but I don't know if it's the original or not. But if you have the mages as the bad guy army, then you get Calpurnia, who is basically an ex-slave mage from Tevinter. And to be honest, Calpurnia is actually more interesting from a narrative perspective than Samson. Samson's very one-note bad guy, like, I'm a bad guy now, sort of thing. Calpurnia at least has a little bit more of a story to her, which I guess I find her a little more interesting, so... We'll get to deal with Calpurnia here, so it should be interesting. Anyway, enough talk, let's get on with it.
Templars must help us close the breach. The Order was founded to fight magic.
We must first convince the Lord Seeker to bring the Templars out of exile.
We've received word from a knight recruit. They gather at Therinfal Redoubt.
It has been vacant for decades. Why go there?
We must approach the Lord Seeker again to get anywhere. We can ask him then.
Alright, we're going at off in our alliance. Let's see what happens.
We present a plan to seal the breach. The Templars may ally with us.
First, we must prove ourselves a more attractive prospect.
If it's status the Lord Seeker seeks, the Inquisition will approach him after allying with the noblest houses in Orlais.
They'll come with us to Therinfal and demand the Templars' help close the breach.
You believe that will work?
Even the Lord Seeker would find it difficult to ignore so many nobles on his doorstep.
Yes, especially when led by the Herald of Andraste.
Okay, tell me why.
Is it my good looks you need, or my winning smile?
Rumors you were saved from the fate by Andraste have grown legion among the Templars.
We've done our part to encourage them.
A herald with a few companions may be dismissed, easily set aside. That same herald returning with noble support will be reconsidered, as will the power of the Inquisition.
So, I'm the bait.
Isn't there the slightest chance the Lord Seeker will see my arrival as a threat?
Oh yeah.
Before, I would have thought he was a man of reason. Now, I could not say.
With respect, after his appearance in Val Royeaux, hang what the Lord Seeker thinks.
We do not need the Lord Seeker. We need his Templars, with or without his approval. The breach will not wait for our differences to settle.
Good news. Several noble Orlesian houses will petition the Templars to help us stop the breach.
I confirm.
Nash will approach you. Sign nothing.
Let's do it.
He offers, but he's got...
Now, who should come with me? I think for lore reasons, bringing Cassandra is probably a good idea. You know, I may double up on mages again. Yeah, I think I'll go that route.
The Herald of Andraste, Lord Esmerel Abernash, honored to participate. It is not unlike the second dispersal of the reclaimed Dales. Ah, Lady Vivienne. We met at last summer's ball. The Duke introduced us.
Indeed. I could not possibly forget the occasion.
The Lord Seeker is willing to hear our petition about closing the breach. A credit to our alliance with the Inquisition. Care to mark the moment? 10 Orlesian houses walk with you.
Yes. Never before has anyone purchased such an inspiring veneer of kinship. It's a grand day for genuine partnership. And/or conditional servitude.
Yes, yes, but I expect the Inquisition will still take the assistance.
Hey, at least she tried.
Speaking of which, I don't suppose you'd divulge what finally got their attention. Rumor will, if you won't.
What do you mean?
The Lord Seeker won't meet us until he greets the Inquisition in person. Quite a surprise after the spat in Val Royeaux.
The Lord Seeker may not be singling the Inquisition out for praise, Lord Abernash.
A meeting is a meeting. Get his ear. See if you can't bend it to do something advantageous. Here we are. Therinfal Redoubt.
The Lord Seeker abandoned the White Spire to come here.
It appears they've sent someone to greet you. Present well. Everyone is a little tense for my liking.
The Lord Seeker changed his mind about us rather quickly. Is he known for that?
The Lord Seeker isn't reputed to be fickle. Something must have changed.
Have you looked at the sky, Sir Knight?
Of course, but
Is your order not sworn to destroy heretical magic?
yes, but
Then if the Templars won't seal this breach, action...
Cassandra has a level up. Come on. Let's get that.
Against you shall be required.
action against us.
Where is the Lord Seeker?
Empress of Orlais, my
How much
dear
longer does the man...
Listen to her thoughts. What do you
Maker.
Templars join in the midst of a civil war? Woman like you.
Excuse me, Lady...
Countess Dover.
Countess, ma'am. Is it true that the Herald of Andraste is coming? Is she here already?
So much for sneaking in.
I was waiting for spontaneous flattery. But I suppose the game is up.
You mean you're... Oh. Welcome. I didn't expect you to be so, earthy.
Short.
You mean dwarven.
If Andraste has chosen you as her herald, I am sure she made no mistake.
Look at this frilly bunch. Couldn't swing a sword without hitting a duke.
Why are we talking to them? That lord over there says he's seventh in line to Orlais' throne. Seventh?
Then the officers should be handling these lords and ladies. Where are they?
I present Knight Templar, Sir Delrin Barris, second son of Ban Jevrin Barris of Ferelden. Sir Barris, may I be so honored as to present Lord Esmeralda Abernash?
I'm the one who sent word to Cullen. He said the Inquisition works to close this breach in the Vale.
Yeah, that's...
I didn't think
right.
you'd bring such lofty company.
Paris. Moderate holdings, your family. And the second son?
This promise of status has garnered interest from the Lord Seeker. Beyond sense. The sky burns with magic, but he ignores all calls to action until your friends arrive.
Should a Seeker lead the Templars this way?
In an emergency, if there's no other recourse. But his goal should be to restore them to order.
He has taken command. Permanently.
If he feels there is a holy mandate.
That is what the Lord Seeker claims, and our commanders parrot him. The Lord Seeker's actions make no sense. He promised to restore the Order's honor, then marched us here to wait. Templars should know their duty, even when held from it.
A Templar who remembers his responsibilities. I am reassured.
Win over the Lord Seeker, and every able-bodied knight will help the Inquisition seal the breach.
Well, that's what we plan to do.
I have a feeling the Lord Seeker will take some convincing.
I wish I could reassure you. Lately, he sees no one but the officers. We've been asked to accept much after that shameful display in Val Royeaux. Our truth changes on the hour.
Don't keep your betters waiting, Barris. There's important work for those born to it.
The Lord Seeker has a request before you meet him.
Yeah, he has this little game we have to play. It's called
These are the standards.
Race the Standards.
Right, centered on the people, the Maker, and the Order. The Lord Seeker asks that you perform the rite, so he may see the order in which you honor them.
What if I fail?
Well, there's no correct answer. The ritual simply shows Watchers who you are and what you value.
Fancy title aside, I don't actually command the Inquisition.
That doesn't seem to matter. The Lord Seeker changed everything to meet you. Not the Inquisition. You. By name.
Why?
I don't know. He's been fixated on you ever since your horde of nobles arrived.
The Lord Seeker makes us shuffle flags around. Refuse! Let's meet the man already.
It's kind of harmless. Whatever, we'll do it.
We'll complete the ritual as the Lord Seeker requests.
When you've completed the rite, I'll take you to him. Once you finish the standards, the Lord Seeker will see you, Herald.
Hang your own draperies, knight. We've
Hang your own draperies.
What does the Lord Seeker want to see, Templar?
The Herald's choice, Ash, not yours.
Oh, wait, that's Chantry. This is Ferelden. This is Templars. It's like
The people, mages and common folk alike. It's for their safety.
The mages who tore open the sky, watching this.
I don't even remember what this does. I think this just changes the flavor text of dialogue and some of the upcoming conversations a little bit, but I don't think this... It's not really that important.
Traditionally, a participant in the rite now explains their choices to those assembled.
I picked at random.
Don't read meaning into it.
Picked at random.
On a whim? If it wasn't to impress the Lord Seeker, why bother at all?
I suppose those are your intentions.
My intent is to deal with people who matter. You helmed louts are wasting the Inquisition's time, and my time. Unacceptable!
The Lord Seeker awaits you both. Follow me.
Misty again. Cold today, too.
You're the one who said following the Lord Seeker would
Who is talking?
be a better place.
Should we have stayed with the Chantry? They're like chickens with their heads cut off.
I'm still waiting for the Lord Seeker to reveal his grand plan for the Order.
He'll tell us. In time.
We are ventriloquists. We don't move our lips when moving. I bet you didn't know the Templars had ventriloquist. Yes, the ventriloquist order of the Templars is very important.
It's necessary, you know. You don't run a battlefield by committee.
Without faith, you've no knights. You've... Knight Captain.
You were expecting the Lord Seeker. He sent me to die for you.
Knight Captain, Lord Esmerel Abernash. Honored. It is not unlike the second dispersal of the reclaimed Dales. No doubt rank puts you above such things. A pity more people don't understand that.
This is the grand alliance the Inquisition offers.
Varys, is he on drugs?
Sir Barris, I'm right in assuming the Knight Captain has seen better days?
You be ready.
Yes, be ready to be left behind, Knight Captain Denham.
The Lord Seeker had a plan, but the Herald ruined it by arriving with purpose. It sowed too much dissent.
Knight Captain, I must know what's going on.
You are all supposed to be changed. Now we must purge the questioning knights.
Yes, we're all on drugs now. Bath salts.
For once.
They're all on bath salts now.
The Elder One is coming. No one will leave Therinfal who is not stained red.
Maker's breath.
Alright. What do we got here? Is it just him? No, there's gotta be more here.
Knight Captain alive?
Barely. If you use a healing elixir, he may survive. If he even deserves it.
We'll heal him. Let's judge the Knight Captain after we find his master.
The Knight Captain may have useful information.
He hardly deserves our charity.
The Knight Captain's keys. I would question the Lord Seeker about this Elder One.
Yeah, yes, the Elder. I can almost slide down his shield. Alright, whatever. Miss.
They are monstrous. We all noticed. It's horrible.
And they're on fire. And they're burning to death. It's okay, we'll get over it. Swish.
Prepare them. Guide them to me.
Was that the Lord Seeker?
Where? I do not hear anything.
You didn't hear the big booming voice?
You will be so much more. Show me what you are. know you.
Well, I don't know what's happening. All the officers have been turned into those things.
Loot. I mean, not loot. I guess I'm getting like some cloth from these Templars. Templars have cloth. I have to kill them all. Everybody is killing everybody else. This is what happens when the Templars get involved. Especially when they're on bath salts.
The Herald of Andraste. It's time we became better acquainted.
Yes, mysterious voice.
What do you think to accomplish? What will you become?
Last, welcome to my world. It's full of green. Ah, the burning bodies of my enemies at my feet.
Is this shape useful? Will it let me know you? Everything tells me about you. So will this. Watch.
Okay.
A demon? Am I supposed to scream in terror next? Scream in terror next.
Being you will be so much more interesting than being the Lord Seeker. Do you know what the Inquisition can become? You'll see. When I'm done, the Elder One will kill you and ascend. Then I will be you.
I saw through your game. What else do you think you can gain?
You are under the mistaken impression that I require consent. Every reaction, every protest is an answer. Glory is coming, and the Elder One wants you to serve him like everyone else, by dying in the right way.
Keep talking then.
I am not your toy. I am Envy, and I will know you. Tell me, Herald, in your mind. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you feel.
Tell me what you see.
I see a bunch of hooey.
Our one chance to make peace between the mages and Templars, and now it's over. You think me a fool? Explain this. Do you deny it? Do you dare deny your crime?
Our enemies have surrendered unconditionally.
The Inquisition's strength rivals any kingdom in Vadis.
Our reach begins to match my ambition, but we will strive for more. Is imitating what you can't have your only pleasure, demon?
Accusing. Trying to find my weakness. Is that the woman you are? You chose the Chantry's flag for the standards. Is it important?
No.
Will you grieve when the Elder One topples it?
Oh, quick!
No, that is not important. Like I said, it was random.
When the Chantry fell, we despaired. Herald of the Herald saved all of us. Our army could tear down a kingdom.
No force matches ours for strength.
Do you see how glorious my Inquisition will be after you die at the hands of the Elder One?
You're hurting, helpless, hasty. What happens to the hammer when there are no more nails?
What are you? Get out! This is my place!
But we have an interloper.
Wait.
Envy is hurting you. Mirrors on memories. A face it can feel but not fake. I want to help. You, not envy.
Have I seen you before?
Who are you? I've seen you before, have I?
I've been watching. I'm Cole. We're inside you. Or I am. You're always inside you. It's easy to hear, harder to be a part of what you're hearing. But I'm here, hearing, helping, I hope. Envy hurt you, is hurting you. I tried to help, then I was here, in the hearing. It's not usually like this.
Yeah, I'm so confused.
None of what you said makes sense.
I was watching. I watch. Every Templar knew when you arrived. They were impressed, but not like the Lord Seeker.
The Lord Seeker is an envy demon. It wants to be me.
Yes. It twisted the commanders, forced their fury, their fight. They're red inside. Anyway, you're frozen. Envy is trying to take your face. I heard it and reached out. And then in. And then I was here.
So you're a spying phantom who accidentally enters minds? Did I miss anything?
If it bothers you, I can make you forget. That helps. No. You need all of you right now to fight. Maybe later.
How is my body frozen back in the waking world?
Thoughts are fast. We're here. Outside, a blade is still falling, hanging in the air like a sunset.
If no time's passing, does that mean I'm safe?
No. It would be good if you got out.
All right, Cole. If you really want to help, how do I get out?
It's your head. I hoped you'd know how to stop it.
Well, I don't.
All of this is envy. People, places, power. If you keep going, envy stretches. It takes strength to make more. Being one person is hard. Being many, too many, more and more, and envy breaks down. You break out.
So if we keep moving in my head, we tire envy into submission.
Maybe. I hope it helps. It's more than sitting here waiting to lose your face.
Okay. So.
This way.
Envy has a limited amount of RAM, so we need to like keep
Think of water.
Yes.
we need to keep doing world calls until his world space gets so big that he can't control the world anymore. It's like, I'm crashing. Arrow.
What are you doing? Betrayed allies will curse your name. Like the first Inquisition, you will bring blood and ruin and fear.
Unless you don't. You don't have to. None of this is real unless you let it be.
Get out, thing! I am learning!
The dwarf failed, Seeker. The breach is still in the sky. For all you know, she intended it this way.
What do you say to your crimes, heretic?
This is a farce. I demand justice.
Have it. Take her to the gallows. The people will turn against a despot demon.
I will clear their doubt. As Herald, the lash will follow my word.
Where is the Herald? Let that tyrant charge me to my face.
Heresy against the Inquisition is the only charge we need.
I am a Grand Cleric of the Chantry.
You are a threat to the peace. The more of you in here, the better.
You are a ventriloquist. All the ventriloquists must die.
Do you confess to conspiring against the Herald of Andraste?
I confess nothing. The Inquisition took my land and turned out my family.
Then your sons will be executed in the absence of a declaration of guilt.
What? They're just children.
It's dark, but it isn't real. Think of sparks. Keep going up. You're more you there than you are Envy, and that tires it out.
Good. I think.
Oh. We're back to being a Malika torch hand again.
One without water. I wish the Herald would tell me what she wants me to confess.
I haven't seen enough.
Enough of them, boy. Val Royaux is burning. The Herald March is here next, bringing even more demons.
What's the point in attacking Orlais?
So you're curious. Shall I make use of that when I'm you?
You're letting the Herald see more to sketch her shapes, but what she sees makes her stronger.
Quiet!
Possibly seal. Oh, I guess I can't go back to the locked door.
You wish to be difficult? Then see the legacy of the Inquisition. Its followers hosts to demons, your world ashes. Show me what you do with them.
Or don't. It can't make you.
What then?
You're making it hard for Envy to think. It'll probably come out soon. It's angry, but that's okay. So are you.
I think we've escaped them.
But when Orlais is overrun, they say that it has fallen and that it is besieged by the demons that took Val Royaux.
Nope. There's no need for me to fight anybody here.
Almost there. Keep going up.
It's just a waste of time.
Almost there. Keep going up.
Unfair! Unfair! That thing kept you whole, kept you from giving me your shape. What could you gain from being me?
What could you gain? What? Ah! We'll start again. More pain this time. The Elder One still comes.
It's frightened of you.
Get out of...
Headbutt. Bonk. A good headbutt fixes everything. Knocks you out the nightmare. That's all you need.
The Lord Seeker!
No, an imposter.
That monster ensured we weren't prepared. I still don't know what we're up against.
Did anyone else see a young man appear beside me?
What young man?
Pale, strangely dressed. He was with me.
Very big hat.
I saw no one. The Lord Seeker was alone when you revealed his true nature.
That fake Seeker was an envy demon. Apparently, I caught its fancy.
Envy? Then the Lord Seeker...
is caged or dead. Maker. It used the red lyrium to corrupt the Order, didn't it? I knew that miserable stuff was risky. They often give us new kinds of lyrium, our commanders. Some used the red stuff first to prove it was harmless. The Knights would have been next. That demon turned our leaders so we couldn't question when this started.
I can tell you firsthand it's a clever liar. Bring your best to stop it.
Our best. Templar, what is envy?
A coward, brother.
It studies, makes less mistakes, but most of all, it hides.
We need our veterans. Our commanders have turned, but the lieutenants may still be fighting. We'll hold the hall. You find the lieutenants and the uncorrupted lyrium stores. Bring them here, and I'll give you envy. Show those things no mercy.
Okay. There's a little bit of a mini game that kind of starts here. We have to maintain a hold on the Great Hall. So basically we have to go to the left or to the right to go rescue the veteran Templars and bring them back. While that's happening, the Templars in the hall here are going to be constantly attacked by demons. So we need to go get the veterans as quickly and efficiently as possible, and then come back, help the Templars clear demons out, and go back out, and we gotta kind of keep doing it. I think if it drops to 0, Barris will die. We don't really want him to die because he's at least a decent Templar, so we'll try and keep him alive. Alright, so we got supply cache. I don't need the supply cache. Anything else up here? Matters, okay. We'll go this way first.
We'll keep the hall, Herald of Andraste. Show them the light.
The Templars who have not fallen to the corruption fight bravely. I pray there is enough of the Order to save.
We can't leave with empty hands, Seeker. If needed, measures must be taken.
That thing was Commander Terry. I can't.
Oops. Guys, get in the fight.
What happened to them?
Regroup with Barris. He'll explain the plan.
Good luck.
Okay, that's one.
Just in time.
How many Red Templars have you fought?
Some broke through to siege the hall. More will come.
What do you think? So hall is secured. I'll take a quick jaunt, see if I missed anything over here. Neat.
The Elder One wants her dead.
Oh, there you are.
Empress Celine. He hates her, haunts her, wants her dead, but hides. Why? He hid other things too.
This Elder One thinks high.
Perhaps Liliana can discover why he wants Celine's head. Must be the red lyrium the Lord Seeker gave the Templars.
The same kind we saw by the breach. Where did it come from, I wonder?
They're either mad or fools even to be touching this.
Here, the untainted lyrium Barris told us about.
Alright, that should be it for this side. Back to the hall. Oh wait, is the locked door over here? Oh, let me check the locked door. Oh wait, no, that door isn't open. Okay, whatever.
Good work on this side. The others await an order. Thank you for the assistance.
Free to pass. I hope you're what they say.
Sandra? Yep. Wall down.
I hear fighting.
You live.
We should return to the Great Hall.
In a moment.
You bless us. I feared you were dead.
Just get to the hall. Barris will explain.
Fight well.
Alright, let's check back in with the hall real quick.
Well fought.
Make sure I didn't miss anything over here. Oops.
Herald, you live! It's good to see you alive, Herald.
Head back to the main hall. We'll meet you there.
Of course.
I think that should be it.
Thank you for the assistance. Right. Keep them off us! We'll break this beast!
Red Templars, coming through the barrier.
Okay, looks like I'm okay on potions. Didn't use any healing potions so far, so I think we're good. Yeah. I'm so evil. Alright, let's go fight Envy.
I touched so much of you. But you are selfish with your glory. Now I'm no one.
Dark and desperate. Death to make yourself alive. I used to be like you. I'm not anymore. You shouldn't be either.
Alright. Let's tonic up here. Start off with bees here. Yeah, bees.
It's trying to hide.
Silence! What could you gain from being me?
I got bees.
Everything.
And done. Well, that wasn't too bad. I guess I was expecting it to be a little harder of a fight, but it wasn't. It wasn't. And then again, it's a pretty early boss, so I guess I was expecting too much out of that. Okay, so now we gotta decide what to do with the Templars now, or the remaining Templars.
The demon is dead. Andraste be praised. She shielded you from its touch. We've numbers across Thedas, but we let this happen. Our officers either failed to see it, or were complicit. The Templars are ready to hear what the Inquisition needs of us.
I need you to seal the breach.
If that thing hanging over our heads doesn't terrify you, you're braver souls than I. The Inquisition can't seal the breach on its own. We need the Templars' help. Everyone needs your help.
You speak truths we should never have ignored. But the Order is leaderless, gutted by betrayal. We must rebuild it.
So we can like forcibly conscript them, or we can be allies, which probably being allies is probably a better option, but I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference in the long term. If you want to be like the power-hungry Inquisitor, then yes, you will forcibly conscript them, but we're not really that type of Inquisitor, though, are we?
Your order is a symbol that holds people's respect. That cannot die today.
Yeah, a lot of people really disapprove of that.
Supplies, weapons, grounds to shelter you. All we ask is you help us close the breach.
Do we take the Inquisition's terms, brothers and sisters? The Templars will come. I hope your stronghold is ready.
We'll be ready for anyone willing to throw their hat in with us.
Officers betraying their soldiers, Templars without leaders, a demon imitating the Lord Seeker. We should have taken them to task. The crimes they've committed.
Were committed by their officers. The soldiers of the Order will serve.
These crimes put them at our mercy, yet the terms of this alliance do not benefit the Inquisition as they should. You should have consulted us, Herald.
Well, you guys weren't there. Okay.
It was chaos. I couldn't keep the Templars in the courtyard while I searched for a messenger bird.
An alliance with the Templars was our desired outcome. May we discuss their imminent arrival?
A few dozen veterans are coming ahead of the rest to help seal the breach.
How soon until these veterans arrive?
They're almost here. Templars don't like to be late.
Make...
Wait!
I came with you to help. I would have told you before, but you were busy.
That's fine, Cole. You just startled us, appearing out of thin air.
I wasn't air. I was here. You didn't see me. Most people don't until I let them.
Call the guards. This creature is not what you...
A moment, please, Cassandra. I would like to hear why he came.
You help people. You made them safe when they would have died. I want to do that. I can help.
Why and how would you help the Inquisition?
The hole in the sky is too loud for spirits to think. It's pulling, pushing out pain. I want to stop it.
How altruistic of you.
I want to help. I can be hard to see. I can kill things that would hurt people. I won't get in the way.
Kill it, no. We'll be cool. Even though you're kind of useless in combat, but we'll keep you.
Cole saved my life in Therinfal. I couldn't have defeated Envy without him.
But what does he want now?
I think he really is trying to help.
I won't be in the way. Tiny, no trouble, no notice taken unless you want them to.
You're not honestly suggesting we give him run of the camp?
Not freely, perhaps, but it seems a waste to... Hold on.
Where did he go?
He does that.
It's a good trick. You get used to it.
We must see if he can teach it to anyone else. I'll have people watch the boy. But let's not be distracted from the breach.
We'll need your help when the Templar veterans arrive. Take time to prepare while you can.
Alright. So... I think Cole's part of the team now. I'm not 100% certain on that. Look here. Alright, let's check in with everybody.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance in this matter, Lady Corbin.
And my miners appreciate your business. You'll have your lyrium by the end of the week. I should tell you, Ambassador, the Chantry raised some fuss when they learned about our arrangement.
The Inquisition must certainly seem an audacious idea to the Grand Clerics. We hope to convince them it is a necessary one as well.
I'll take my leave. Good day.
Who was she, Ambassador?
A merchant. I thought we should reach out to the dwarves to secure lyrium for the Inquisition's Templars. According to Lady Corbin, it raised the ire of the Chantry.
How?
Access to lyrium makes us rather more formidable than anticipated. We're becoming a challenge. Sadly, the remaining Grand Clerics appear to be consolidating the Chantry's power instead of comforting the masses.
Mage circles started falling years ago. The Chantry was troubled even before the Divine's murder.
Yet many people continue to bear it great love. We will not benefit from its decline. Little but the Chantry ties Orlais, Nevarra, Ferelden, Antiva, and even Rivain to a common cause.
Has the Chantry truly promoted such peace?
Andraste's chant is familiar across kingdoms, a source of many shared customs. That is the crucial point. Common ground is the start of all negotiations.
Are you sure? Families often fight the hardest.
Having grown up among 4 siblings, I concede your point. I found, however, that the only time 2 parties cannot negotiate is when they cease to speak. We must learn to think beyond our own wants, to secure peace in Thedas.
The Inquisition will have plenty of time for that, between finding the Divine's murderer and sealing the breach.
Busy as we are, I do have a question for you, if you've a moment. The remaining Grand Clerics sent a missive inquiring about the events at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. They demand to know whether the Inquisition officially claims that Andraste saved you from the breach. If it were up to you, how would you reply?
We're asking this question again. But I don't know.
I don't know if a miracle from Andraste saved me any more than they do.
Yet as rumors your Andraste's herald grow, the Grand Clerics may not believe such a humble reply. A difficult situation, and I thank you for your answer. A good day to you.
Do you need anything more?
Thank you,
Mother?
There are always more like saved child.
I understand you were instrumental in garnering the assistance of the Templars. It is well done. And I pray this Inquisition fares better than the Chantry in its handling of magic.
We will try.
In some ways, Andraste had the simpler task. Magic should serve man, and not rule over him. That tells us what should be, but it does not tell us how to get there. So many times the methods of men have undone the spirit of their goals. Once you have sealed the breach, we shall see whether this Inquisition is truer to the Chantry, or its own namesake.
Can you tell me how our people are doing?
What would you like to know?
How are the villagers in Haven doing?
You did well to gain the Templars to your cause. The people have hope that the breach may be sealed. Some of them are returning to the lives they fled, others are starting fresh. In either case, they no longer believe the world as they know it is ending.
Do you have information on people elsewhere?
The refugees in the hinterlands are desperate. Without help, starvation or war will claim many lives. Villagers in Crestwood are besieged by their own dead. They have sent word begging for assistance. People are vanishing in the hills of Emprise de Lyon. It may be demons or something worse, but they are terrified. More than that I cannot say. It is a chaotic time for all in Orlais and Ferelden.
Farewell.
Until next time.
Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked.
It is good that you salvaged as many Templars as you did, my dear. We will need every Templar, but they will require proper management. We also need to increase our lyrium supplies considerably. The Chantry may still have stockpiles we can use.
Okay, well, so Colin can do that.
Cullen will look into it. He must already have a supply line.
He undoubtedly did. But it was established before the Divine Conclave. The situation has changed. The breach has done more than disfigure the sky. The veil itself is broken. All mages, no matter how skilled, are now in danger of drawing demons to them. Before this crisis is over, you may find that Templars, flawed as they may be, are all that stand between us and chaos.
Do you pose a risk?
When you say mages are a danger, are you counting yourself?
Of course I am, my dear. Every mage who joins the cause is taking a calculated risk, whether they know it or not. Magic is dangerous, just as fire is dangerous. Anyone who forgets this truth gets burned.
You know what? I don't entirely disagree with her on this. I guess
You're preaching to the choir, Vivian.
Tell me something. You said once that you wanted to change things. What future would you build for mages?
Kind of a... You're putting the question... I don't know. I don't know. I guess I should be free.
Mages should be treated like anybody else.
He disapproves, of course.
However much we may wish it, we are not like everyone else. Anyone can see that a chevalier is armed and dangerous, and they can see when his blade is about to strike. But can you spot a mage coming? And if he arrives at your stoop, can he leave his magic at the door? It's something to consider, my dear.
Everybody disagrees with me.
I hope the Templars are able to seal the breach.
You don't trust them?
Oh, you're still doing your...
Can kill mages.
Still doing your yoga, Eliana.
The Templars will be an asset to this Inquisition. It's a shame we couldn't also get the mages on our side.
Anything I should know?
Having the Templars join the Inquisition has done wonders for our reputation. The people trust the Templars, and now they trust us.
I'll leave you to your work.
Alright, let's see what Baldy McBaldface has to say about our new allies.
So the Templars will put their powers to use, sealing the breach. Any group corrupted by a demon must be watched carefully. At least they know how to fight.
We can't afford to be picky about our allies.
Point taken. Just remember, an enemy can attack, but only an ally can betray you. Betrayal is always worse. Speaking of which, you should ready yourself.
For?
This Elder One. You have now interfered with his plans twice. Once at the Temple of Sacred Ashes, and now again with the Templars. A being who aspires to godhood is unlikely to ignore such an affront.
Oh, you say that as if you know something, Baldy.
You're right. I'm sorry. When you spend your days teaching the chant of life...
Templars filling up the place.
Best of the polished helms comes to save us.
Good partners, I suppose, if they decide to stay and do what they're told. Seem to have a problem with that.
Whatever you think, they're the best hammer for this particular nail.
Well, watch your thumbs, because a Templar might slip, or... You want about anything else?
Is the Inquisition what you thought it would be?
Well, you're dragging people together, suppose that's something. You're gonna need more trebuchets if you're going after the sky. Or, you know, ladders.
You apparently have a lot of friends. Tell me about your network.
It's not mine, right? I mean, it is, but it's also everyone. Everyone who wants to shove it to nobles who hide behind gold and silk. And hats, I guess.
Is Red Jenny real? Or was she always just you and your friends?
Dunno.
Don't you care?
Not if it works. I mean, Red is scary because blood. And Jenny is... Look, nobody fears the bunch of people who do random stuff. And besides, it's easy. Nobles want a bogeyman because they need to believe normal people can't get at them. Numbers, yeah? An even spread is all it takes.
Seems like it should be more complicated than that.
That's why you be bad at it and why I'm here. You don't want to play, don't play. That's simple too.
Are you just about pranks and revenge? Or is there more to it?
Well, it's a weave, right? I grease a ballroom, so a wyvern chasing Git has to hunt sprained. Strangely, handmaids leave his vault open. His heirlooms pay off someone else. Maybe clean streets in Kirkwall so someone gets something else. Pish, pish, pish. A lot of people eventually get help or a laugh. Or maybe someone dead, if they deserve it.
I'm glad I met you before someone decided what I deserved.
You're no hateful ass so far. I'd just get you with a pie or something. Anyway, assassin's a bard's job, innit? No fun, that lot. They might clonk a noble, right? But only to raise another. Plus, I'm shy at singing.
Where are the people you promised?
If I knew, there wouldn't be much use. That's sort of the point. Look, unless your baddies are rocks or trees, they have people they use. Cooks, squires, wipers. Yeah, I know, wipers, right? You better believe the one with wipers deserve it, right in the... Well, anyway, the little people will be there when you need them, in a million little ways.
So lots of little contributions add up in the background, like snowflakes that snap a branch.
What? Sure. Like snow.
She totally didn't get that.
Anyway, it just works, most of the time. Friend of a friend and little hints. Mind you, you still have to be smart. Don't bet your life unless you're into that. Risky, yeah? But you like a bit of a tease.
I can play along if it works for you.
You have a choice. Hail the Inquisition.
We'll talk another time.
It's all good, innit?
So, the Templars joined the Inquisition. Even with Cullen here, I never thought that would happen. Of course, after Kirkwall, I never thought anyone would use red lyrium on purpose either. The Templars should know better than anyone what that shit does to people. Finding more of it really punches a hole in my red lyrium at the temple was a coincidence theory.
How long does it take for red lyrium to grow? How fast can it spread?
It took years to infect people in Kirkwall, but no one there was actually ingesting the stuff. This Elder One managed to take the worst thing I can think of and make it worse. That's an accomplishment.
We can't leave a single piece of that lyrium out in the wild.
I'm with you on that. I've got people trying to find out where the red stuff came from. I think maybe we should make that a priority. But that's enough doom and gloom. You just won a big victory for the Inquisition. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Let's have a party.
That's a good point. We should celebrate. A banquet? Something like a banquet?
A word to Josephine, and I bet she could arrange anything. Things should be calm around here for at least the next hour. Take a moment to enjoy it. If the world's about to end, I'm sure the Seeker will let us know.
Ladder.
And you've heard nothing of this Elder One before, in any of your investigations?
I don't see anything in my box here. The answer is X. Okay. Is that a what? Oh. Okay.
Charter, if you're free later, would you like to have a drink?
Something must be done, immediately.
Nothing will be done.
Commander Cullen said the same thing. It's an outrage. There are mages here we know are guilty of heinous crimes. You would let that pass?
Yes, as will you. We are not here to coddle the Order. You are an ally. Act like one.
How are we supposed to...
Deal with it.
Deal with it. Yeah.
It never ends, evidently.
Is there an issue with the Templars? Can I help?
The Templars need to learn they have other uses than hunting mages. It's not easy for them. It is your doing, after all. You created this alliance.
Ah, okay.
I had to think on my feet, and I did what I could.
Oh. I do sound like I'm blaming you, don't I?
Yes.
I don't disapprove. In fact, you did well. You made a decision when it needed to be made. And here we are. I wish I could say this was my doing.
Ah, flatterer.
You're flattering me.
I'm not. This always happens. Nobody ever takes my meaning.
You should see your face.
I'm thinking less flattering things now. Let's hope the breach has your sense of humor.
I hope it does. Maybe a bunch of pies will come raining out of the sky.
Cole, or whatever he calls himself, may have helped at Therinfal, but that doesn't mean we should trust him.
Yeah, I'm cool with him.
I will vouch for Cole's character. Give him a chance.
I'd rather he keep away from me. I suppose my concerns can wait. We must focus on the breach. The Templars are making final preparations. After what happened with the Lord Seeker, they're eager to prove themselves.
After what I went through to get them, they'd better be.
What happened at Therinfal was appalling. To have a demon manipulate your mind. It takes a strong person to walk away from that. It's good to see you well.
I'd like to know more about the Templars.
What would you like to know?
Why did you join the Order?
I could think of no better calling than to protect those in need. I used to beg the Templars as our local chantry to teach me. At first, they merely humored me. I must have shown promise, or at least a willingness to learn. The Knight Captain spoke to my parents on my behalf. They agreed to send me for training. I was 13 when I left home.
13? That's still so young.
I wasn't the youngest there. Some children are promised to the Order at infancy. Still, I didn't take on full responsibilities until I was 18. The Order sees you trained and educated first.
What about your family? Did you miss them?
Of course, but there were many my age who felt the same. We learned to look out for one another.
Do the Templars do anything besides hunt mages?
Templars protect against the dangers of magic. Before the Order left the Chantry, that meant serving in a circle. They were also tasked with tracking apostates, or fighting demons inevitably summoned by the weak or malicious.
What do you think of mages? Are they all a threat?
I've seen the suffering magic can inflict. I've treated mages with distrust because of it, at times without cause. That was unworthy of me. I will try not to do so here. Not that I want mages moving through our base completely unchecked. We need safeguards in place to protect people, including mages, from possession at the least.
You've lived in the Circle. What was a typical day for a Templar there?
Typical? The last time I was in a circle was right before it fell apart. Nothing was typical.
Before that, then?
Certain rituals require require a full guard. A mage's howling, for instance. I've attended a few. Most of the time, you merely maintain a presence, on patrol or in the circle, ready to respond if needed. Mages pretend to ignore that presence, but they're watching you just as closely.
Do Templars and mages never speak to each other?
Some do, but Templars are supposed to maintain a certain distance from their charges. If a mage is possessed or uses blood magic, you must act quickly, without hesitation. Your judgment cannot be clouded. Of course, ignoring one another does nothing to foster understanding.
What does Templar training involve?
There is weapon and combat training. Even without their abilities, Templars are among the best warriors in Thedas. Initiates must also memorize portions of the Chant of Light, study history, and improve their mental focus.
Did you enjoy your training?
I wanted to learn everything. If I was giving my life to this, I would be the best Templar I could.
You were a model student.
I wanted to be. I wasn't always successful. Watching a candle burn down while reciting the Chant of Transfigurations wasn't the most exciting task. I admit, my mind sometimes wandered.
Do Templars take vows? I swear to the Maker to watch all the mages, that sort of thing?
There's a vigil first. You're meant to be at peace during that time, but your life is about to change. When it's over, you give yourself to a life of service. That's when you're given a filter, your first draft of lyrium and its power. As Templars, we are not to seek wealth or acknowledgement. Our lives belong to the Maker and the path we have chosen.
That's all I wanted to know. Thank you.
Should you require anything, I'll be here.
Alright. Pretty decent lore dump on
See reason.
mages.
We cannot
Commander Cullen took me aside to explain what happened at the Redoubt. Disturbing news, but I'm glad you were there to intervene. Thank you.
How did you come to be a Templar?
It seemed the right thing to do. My family are tradesfolk in Denerim. I could have become a cobbler like my father, but this seemed better. We'll see how right I am in time.
Pretty sure yeah, I've done these conversation openings before.
Talk to you later.
Walk in the Maker's grace.
Heard there was a big demon at the Seeker Fortress. Gotta say, I don't mind missing that. Getting into your head, messing around.
Don't worry, I'll protect you, big boy.
If you're nervous about demons, I can protect you.
My blade pretty much protects me.
Perhaps I can do things your blade can't.
I don't know. It has blood grooves. Well, technically, it's the Fuller, but blood grooves sound so much more violent. Anyway, I hope our new friends have what it takes to close the breach. Damn thing gives me a headache just looking at it.
Travel safely.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
Without trust, how would we build alliances? Or friendships?
It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
You're oddly charming for a man I found wandering the forest.
I always thought myself more odd than charming. But I'll take a compliment from a lady. They're hard to come by these days.
I also find your modesty endearing.
And the praise keeps coming. So, is there something large and heavy you need moved?
Possibly.
Manual labor in exchange for compliments? Useful.
Well, I aim to please. I have to say, my lady, you're unlike any woman I've ever met. I'm flattered you'd spend any time with me. I enjoy your company.
Ah.
What do you think of the Inquisition?
You already know what I think of your forces. I'm not sure what else there is to say.
Oh. Okay, fine.
We should return to our duties.
As you wish. You are, after all, in charge.
See, he may have disapproved of my decision, but he still likes me. I don't know if coal is anywhere right now. Is coal actually somewhere I can talk in? No, I don't think coal is anywhere. I don't think he's officially part of the team yet either. Oh wait, no, he is. I just don't. He just doesn't. He's just not anywhere. Yeah, I gotta make him some good weapons. Coal is. Oh. We're gonna go on him now. Saying of which, let me check his So coal is my dual welding rogue. Dual welding is kind of broken in this game. Doesn't really work that well.
Good day to you.
But yeah, coal's not anywhere around here, so I guess I can't really talk to him. Let's see, I got a few minutes left here. Let's take care of something else while we're waiting. I want to go. There's a couple of things I can do in the hinterlands. I can go to here, the bandit fortress, or I can go down here. I actually think I want to go here. Let's check this little place out here because there is stuff there to do. I'll bring cold long just in bowl. The Nug. The humble Nug.
Nothing to report, sir.
I know you. They call you the Herald of Andraste for what you did at Haven. But are you? The Maker has not told me.
I honestly don't know myself.
As I suspected, stories of you mastering the rifts are just blind heresy.
No, I can seal rifts.
Then prove it. Show me that the rifts bend to your will, the will of the Maker. Show me the power you wield.
This cult. What are you doing out here? What is it you think is happening?
The Chantry has fallen, and shown its imperfection in doing so. The Chant of Light was a lie. It was arrogance to think that mortal lips could frame the Maker's will, and so we wait in silence. The Maker has opened the sky. Soon he will call his chosen back to the Golden City.
Until later.
Until the Maker brings you back to us.
Why do they like the breach?
Yeah, it says where all the crazy people hang out.
Rebellion has ended. Now that the Templars have been brought into the city. I know you care little for Speaker Anne and the words of the Maker.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
The Maker will save us.
I greet you. My name is Hindle. I greet you. My name is Hindle.
Hindle, your mother can't breathe. Your father sent me here for potion.
No, and it took a while to get over here.
Fine. She hasn't had the breathing trouble in... All right, I can help. Here, I have some already made. Go, take it to her now.
Boy, why can't you do it yourself?
Excuse me. While you were coming up, did you meet a young noblewoman with blonde hair and pale green eyes? Lady Velena should be here. We need to be together when the Maker comes.
She's not coming.
I found a woman's body down the hill with a letter on it.
This letter... Velena is dead. But we were meant to be together. The Maker would not keep us apart. What am I supposed to do now?
You can join the Inquisition. We have Templars now.
The Inquisition needs men who believe as strongly as you do. Come and help us restore order.
Yes. If waiting here in the hills leaves innocents to die, then I will bring the Maker's word by the sword. My men and I will lend our strength to the Inquisition. Thank you.
Alright, let's go deal with this rift. See? It is done. I have the power.
Inquisition soldiers even here. I told you we would be safe.
Maker's tears. I was a fool to have doubted you. How may we serve you? Herald of Andraste.
Have your people help the refugees.
As you say, Herald of Andraste. Some few will remain here, the rest will go forth to do your will. When the Maker calls you to your great purpose, remember that we served you.
They were hurting and we helped. Their lives are better because of us.
Hey. Go back here.
I'll keep an eye out. Thank you.
You're right, sir.
No, they don't.
It's just what I am.
Do you have the potion?
Here you go. The potion and instructions on how to make it.
Siles bless you. Or the Maker. Or whoever. It doesn't matter. Just thank you. I'll give it to her right away. If ever I can help the Inquisition, you have my word.
It was good to do that.
Yes, it was. Alright. I guess we can take on the, missionary fortress here. Let's do that. Oh wait, actually before I go, let me... Cole does not have any potions equipped. What should Cole have? I'll go give him pitch grenades. And, confusion grenades too. Oh, that needs blood. I have no blood lotus. Really? Tears of the Dead needs a blood lotus too. Okay, well, I'll take a regen potion. Healing... Fast regeneration. I want healing mist. At least healing mist gives me the option to heal my allies. So it's kind of a good idea to have those. Dog. Die. Dog. Get out here. Seriously? How did you guys get up there? How many dogs are up there? Guys, supposed to be going to the fortress. Stop fighting dogs. Uh-oh, bear. Let's just not deal with the bear. There's a couple ways we can approach this. You can go in through the front door. Or we can sneak around up above. I prefer sneaking around up above. So we find some onyx now. Oh. Fire demon. Fire demon's dead.
I wonder what sort of eye patch we should get you. I think gold, inlaid with glowing lyrium and amethysts.
Oh, hadn't thought of it like that, ma'am.
That should have been the leader, I think. The leader is down. Your base belongs to me now. Yeah, there's the cave to the, Bellamar. That cool? Oh, I guess it is. Oh, his, like, stealth form is kind of spooky. Go up. Then we go up. Go up. Up, up, up. Now we go down. See, where is the banner? Below me? Whoa. I'm okay. I'm okay. Was it just shards that are left? Alright. Actually, I should go and unlock, I should go unlock Redcliffe. Now that everything has been decided. Alright, let me go unlock Redcliffe. That'll be the last thing I'll do today.
It's good to have commerce restored.
Thank you.
And summon a battle nug.
Whoa.
These truths the Maker has revealed to me, as there is but one world, one life.
I hear most of the apostates are dead or hiding. We should be getting more refugees soon.
Do you think we should let them into the village?
These people need help.
Grandmother, I think we should go. Go? In the middle of the war?
True enough.
The Grey Warden Alistair grew up at Redcliffe. He used to play in the fields outside this very village. The boy, who once begged me to make him toy soldiers, helped stop the blight and saved us all.
He did he? Well, what about the other one? You know, the more elfy Grey Warden.
Tell me about your people.
They say a spirit dwells in a small lake south of the highway. The girls of the village bring it daisies and ask for love, but rarely does it listen. For 'tis a spirit of valor, not love, and it favors blood lotus flowers.
Ah, side quest content, which is kind of useless. Nope. Dwarf cannot swim.
they left with the rest of the
For
mages
the first
to
time
join
in
those
all these
Therinfal
years, I
people.
fear I will not be visiting your ashes. What world is this? That demons and brigands stop a man from taking flowers to his wife's shrine.
What if I took flowers to your wife's shrine for you?
I do not know what to say, except thank you. I never expected anyone not of the blood to care. My Senna would be grateful. Her shrine lies on a hill to the west, near the tablstones. Thank you.
Stay safe.
Walk in peace.
Have you heard? The Inquisition dealt with the rebel Templars. They've been driven away or killed.
But look at the sky, and those stories about all that magic at the Conclave.
They're naught but stories, dear. Rabbit does not flee its burrow when it hears the wolf prowling about. Now is the time to stay close to home.
They're tranquil skulls. They couldn't fight back when it happened. They couldn't ask for help. I would have heard.
Yeah, this is what the
Helped. I would have stopped it.
Every ocularum is made from the skull of a tranquil.
Not like the Tranquil were doing much with him.
I had hoped they were safe with the rebel mages. I see that I was mistaken.
I'm sorry. I'll find who did this. I will stop them.
yeah, because so this is where the Ocularum come from. Somebody in Redcliffe Village is just making these things out of tranquil skulls. And then putting them all over the world. By the way, this is Redcliffe Village. It looks very different from what we remember it being. Redcliffe Castle. Impressive, big, majestic castle. It's just a model, but, you know. We can still appreciate it. It's just...
Chantry will step in soon enough to put a stop to this.
So, we got a shop here. This guy, I think he sells... Does he sell? Oh, he sells blueprints. Okay, don't need any of that.
Yes.
Good day. Good day.
It's good to see you.
Mother,
Good day.
I had the dream again last night.
No, there'll be no talk of this.
It was so real. And when I woke up,
Is there something you need?
This shop. What do you have? No, just some generic weapons.
Oh, you know.
Too many people dying for want of simple herbs. My apologies. Can I help you?
Are you running short of healing herbs?
Yes. We've many injured from attacks by those cursed Templars. I need the herbs to treat people's wounds. It's too dangerous to go hunting through the hills to gather more. I've a list there of the herbs I need.
There are refugees at the crossroads who would benefit from a healer.
Of course they would. These attacks by the Templars have endangered countless innocent lives. But if I go to the crossroads to help, I might end up in danger myself. I doubt those refugees would risk their lives for a knife ear. Why should I risk mine for them?
Have people called you a knife ear?
Every day. They need the salves I sell, but they spit on me once they've paid. These villagers only tolerate me because Templars killed their human healer. I doubt the humans at the crossroads would be any different.
Goodbye.
Stay safe out there.
I think if I have Solus with me, he can convince her to go.
May I help you?
Goodbye.
Did I not have the herbs already? To help her? Because I have a lot of herbs. Convince the healer. Oh. Alright. Alright, I gotta come back with Solus.
Travel safely.
Good day, Inquisitor.
And what are you selling? Anything useful? Not really. Okay.
I talked to one of the rebel mages. She said it sounded like the dream she had before if I were a mage.
Thank you.
It's good to see you.
Merchants coming in now say there are countless bodies lying butchered on the side of the road.
I am Sister Tanner. May I help you?
Are you a chantry sister?
A lay sister only. I work here to help the poor and extend the Maker's kindness to those who need it. It is very busy work, especially in these times, but let me know if I can ever help you.
I know who you are.
I found the letter you sent a Templar named Corin.
What? Shit.
Yeah, shit.
A letter from a rogue Templar. Nobody is going to care. So, what do you intend to do?
Oh, I think you can do better with us.
What kind of cut are you getting from the gross? What kind of protection are your suppliers offering? The Inquisition could use someone who can move goods around quietly. And we could protect you.
Are you serious? The high and mighty Inquisition needs smugglers? All right, I'm in. Seems like the Inquisition is the safer bet these days.
May God be with
Okay. So if we decided to help the mages instead, this is where we would have went. This is where we would have met Dorian.
You all right, sir?
But instead he'll just show up later.
long day. Did you hear the news? Do you know what it was?
And I think that might be about it for Redcliffe. You know, I think the Arl's son is supposed to be in Redcliffe somewhere. If he survived the events of Dragon Age Origins. I don't know exactly where he is, though. Unless he showed up later. Because I know we did save him. So he should show up. But maybe that only happens after Skyhold.
It's just what I heard.
And people, get out of the doorway. Alright, yeah, I think that's it. Alright, I'm just going to go ahead and stop here. Accomplished a lot tonight. I mean, today, this afternoon, whatever. Alright, so we allied with the Templars, we got them on our side. Wrapped up a few more quests in the Hinterlands here. And yeah, we're probably ready for the surprised guest at our party at Haven for next time. Anyway, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.